Welcome back, you guys. This is Tessindra, continuing my HOI4 Kaisereich campaign as the German Empire. So, we were just getting into the swing of things, getting rid of some of the starting events usually take a while to plow through. But, yeah, now, we're about to get through there. I did fix up my fleet. My Marines are finally getting there. I think I'll go to speed 5. Unless something drastically goes wrong. And yeah, we'll try to get positive PP as fast as we can. There goes the International Congress. Oh, let's see. The Reds are meeting to coordinate their activities, which are definitely aimed against order we have established in Europe, following our victories in Weltkrieg. We must watch this meeting and analyze its results closely. Watch them. Yeah, sure. Watch them. Okay, so we got rid of the consumer goods negative modifier for the bank assault. What do they call it? Like a rush on the banks? So that's gone. Downfall instability. Yeah, I was expecting that. Agricultural crisis in Middle Europa. During this time of great crisis, the agricultural sector of German economy is one of the most vulnerable to turmoil. With this in mind, several Junkers, representing the landed nobility of the Kingdom of Prussia, have asked for protectionist legislation and subsidies to their production. By imposing tariffs on foreign produce, we will strengthen this important sector of the Reich's economy. Such a measure is likely to cause further damage to the economy of our neighbors, however, as they are greatly dependent in trade with Germany. The wheat crops in the Ukraine are particularly vulnerable, so this would piss off Ukraine. So we get PP. The Poles, Ukraine, Galicia, Lodomeria. Okay, and Ukraine gets agricultural crisis. I can't afford that. Fuck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ukraine. I'm sorry. Our ideology has grown. I don't have the PP available for this. France shows its true face. The Reds are clearly set to spread their poison, as they have clearly shown during the last session of the elections. We must prepare for anything. Oh, 10,000 troops. No, not even troops. That's just manpower. Okay, Eastern Promises is done. Now we're gonna start trickling some more PP here. Awareness of the issue. Oh, so I can't even get this right away. So this gives me even more. The aftermath of Black Monday. Yeah, I gotta do this. Yeah, I gotta get rid of the Black Monday. So let's go down here. This is 35 days. It gives me PP. It's wonderful. And now we're making, yeah, 1 per day. Wonderful. I would also like to get rid of quench militarism, but we need to get rid of Black Friday as well. Black Monday. Black Friday, that's a completely different thing. Looks like Pius is dead. The AOG is at war with China. Really? So Mongolia and Maklik are at war. They will most likely bring in Tibet. And the AOG is at war with China. Yeah, it looks like the AOG is gonna win this. I could send them help, maybe. Yeah, Afghan and India signed a white peace. That usually happens. The Rhineland Strikers cave in. Nice. The slow war of attrition between us and the Strikers has been won by the government. The Strikers, seeing little success of their efforts, are about to call off the strike. So that was the workers' factory output. And I get some PP. Awesome. Thank you. So this is a good one. This is just a fact. I think this is going to stop eventually. Okay. The increasing activity of the suffragist movement. Lately there has been a rise in activity of the supporters of women's suffrage. That is, those who want to grant women the right to vote and run for office. In these troubled times for the German Empire, it is not easy to choose the best solution. Granting them what they ask would anger the more conservative elements of our government, especially the members of the Reichstag, currently elected by universal male suffrage. On the other hand, a stern refusal followed by reprisal may lead to riots and more protests, especially in more liberal states that already permitted female voting in regional assemblies. Awareness of the issue of women's suffrage would rise a lot. Isn't that like... It said it had to go up by 3, right? More than 3. Okay. Promise something, do nothing. If I want to go social democrat or social liberals, I'm going to have to go down that route. I kind of like the idea of going for a democratic approach. Yeah. But I don't see any way for me to adopt that. I'll do this. I'll take the PP hit. I don't see the modifier for this, the women's suffrage, but there's going to be more events, I imagine. But this did set us back a lot. The Arab Congress. Planned by Arab nationalists in Egypt, the Arab Congress is an event in Cairo where delegates from all Arab nations convene to discuss the situation and preservation of the Arab culture and identity. Unfortunately, this awakened unwanted nationalism in our Arab-speaking provinces. Already symbols of solidarity have been publicly displayed in the Canal Zone, Mukalla and Rabat. Is this like the Axis? Why do I care? Is it because we're... Yeah, I think we're buddies with the Ottomans. But they're not... But they're not in the Middle Europe. Okay, so Aftermath of Black Monday is over. So, these are mutually exclusive. I can bail them out, or I can liquidate unprofitable estates. So I would lose 5 civilian factories. That does not seem that bad. And then I can go down this route. I can sell Ceylon. Approach Poland. With the economy slowly finding its track again, the time has maybe come to finally include Poland into the customs-free zone formed by Middle Europe. There has been some enthusiasm about this proposal in some circles, especially the Centrum Politian. This is 15 unity, cap 5, factory output. This gives me more cap. This is not the construction speed. Is that the only difference? This is only good for the construction speed. Resources to market 10, 10. Yeah, this is way better. And then I could go down deepen ties to Poland, or I can demand the border strip from Poland. Oh, okay, so I could do this. I could just bring Poland into Middle Europa if I go down this route. Oh, that's a lot of PP. Let's go here. It's going to cost me even more political power. Damn it. It's fine. Dispersed industry, and I want the radio. Yeah, let's go. So right now we're gonna be stuck in deficit for PP for a long time. Yeah, but we're gonna have to get down there. This is the trade union. This is the Union of Britain. Finish Black Monday reforms. Remove National Spirit Black Monday. Yeah. Revolution in Siam. I don't know which side they chose. Let's see. This cries one of the following. Oh, come on. Yeah, I need to do Euro Commission, right? No, I can do either one of these. Interesting. The DACEP, and it's approaching bankruptcy. Railway. This is a railway company in the early 20th century and linked Addis Ababa to Djibouti. After a series of German-backed expansion, it is now used mainly to transport ore from the Congo Basin in Middle Africa to Djibouti. Because of the general economic downturn worldwide, ore is no longer being purchased at the rate it once was, resulting in fewer transports for the DPAEB. I guess they did a typo here. There should be a K instead of the P, but whatever. The situation has now reached such levels that the railway itself is nearing bankruptcy. Keep it running or sell it. No, sell it. I don't really care about Middle Europe. I'm sorry. And Middle Africa. Anarcho-syndicalists achieve Italian majority. So they're syndicalists and they're syndicalists. Okay. That's not surprising. You guys are radical socialists. The Cretan question. With our economy in shambles after Black Monday, our colonial empire has been under fairly harsh scrutiny. The main territory that has been under examination is Crete. Crete is larger and harder to defend than Malta, and the upkeep is higher as well. To help with our deficit, it has been proposed that we essentially sell the island to either the Ottomans or the Greeks. I think I'd rather sell it to the Ottomans. Offer Crete to the Ottomans. What do they say? The Ottoman ambassador has sent a message to us declaring that the Sultan has agreed to buy Crete. Oh, 50 political power. And what, another 30? Or is that for the Ottomans? I'm at 280. Yeah, so I got 50. He got 30. Liberia asks for aid. The Liberian government, crippled by the effects of Black Monday, on top of their overwhelming national debt, has sent an envoy requesting that the German government assist with a bailout. We have our own issues to deal with, but the amount they desperately need is small by comparison, and in return it seems likely they will join our military alliance in time. For what that's worth. Another African ally worth the expense of being so magnanimous? No. I don't give a fuck about Liberia. I'm sorry, man. No, they're on their own. I can take care of, like, the French Republic without needing to bail out Liberia. I'm sorry. So we're gonna bail out the Junker Estates, which is gonna cost us PP. Ethnic conflict on Sri Lanka. Ceylon Island is settled by Sinhalese and Tamils, who have battled for reign over this island for ages. Recent crises have caused even more havoc and disobedience, so our presence here is still in danger. Fuck you! God damn it. Yeah, give me more resources. We have a lot of steel and stuff, and it's going to become more valuable later on. And we're exporting a lot of it. Oh. Okay. We were importing more than we needed, apparently. So how's the construction going along here? Yeah, it's still going along. Increase in stability? That's not gonna last. We got 8 more factories. But as soon as this one is done, that's gonna go back down, I imagine. Looks like there's civil war in Siam. Yeah, that's the revolt in Siam. That's a very old tank. No, I don't have the PP for this. Carrier research, the road to war, clearing the marshes. Yeah. The Spanish Civil War still hasn't fired, and the American Civil War is still not happened. What's going on here? Flanders. You broke up your country? Why? And you fucked up my borders. Okay, let's actually have an attack plan just in case. Like this. You guys just take Vienna. Like that. Just in case. Okay. Citizens leave for the Baltic. A number of more impoverished of our citizens have taken up on the offer of Adolf Friedrich I, the Duke of Mecklenburg-Schwerin, and moved to his Baltic domains. I lost 3,000 manpower. That's, percentage-wise, a lot of my manpower. Okay, so that is done. It is... I might as well do this. I'm gonna need this. Yeah. It's ahead of time, I know, but it's the only one that's actually useful right now. Sendach. Ooh. There's a celebration here. Okay, so we got 10 PP, that's something. And it looks like even if we do get an extra 50 negative, we won't go above 250, which is the next breakpoint for stability here. Yeah. So we bail out the junkers. I could do this, or I could do this one. I kind of need the PP, but if I need PP, I'd rather go this one. I need to get rid of civilian economy. I'm gonna do this one, just to get the PP, because I would really like to get the civilian economy out of here. And I would like to get positive political power. I do want Black Monday gone, but I can't do all of this at once. So, production-wise, we have a little bit of stockpiled artillery stuff. What about if I just do like this? No, that's too much. That's oil. Let's just do it like this. Give me more artillery. I want to upgrade my squads. Look at this. Look at this. Black Monday is really crippling me. Oh, there we go. Civil War in America. Finally! So I don't know if I'm gonna go down this. This looks kind of like, yeah, the paternal autocrat route. And it requires somebody to be the head of government. That I don't know. Christian trade union. Well, I don't want this. So yeah, we're gonna go for Rangoon University riots, okay. Daily political power. Consumer goods factories. Well, I don't think I need that. I like this one, I think. Abyssinia declared war on Eritrea. That's the civil war over here. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are dead. You got 5 dudes, they've got 10 dudes. That's double, by the way. You're done. So with this one being done, we should almost be positive. If we do the other one, the Kaiser's speech, or whatever it was, the Chancellor speech, we should be positive political power. Yeah, and we do this one. Ban French organization. No. Give me that one. And then maybe we can get out of civilian economy, finally. But that requires 5% world tension. Maybe something will happen in the meantime, if we're lucky. Okay, so the Civil War has started. I could also do this to get rid of the quench militarism. There's a lot of stuff I want to do here. But Black Monday, quench militarism, and getting out of civilian economy, those are all things I want to do. Being stuck in civilian economy is really, really bad. American Civil War. Do I want to send 10,000 manpower? I do get political power once the Civil War is over, and some army experience, so I might as well. I don't really care who wins, I just get stuff back. It only costs me manpower and infantry equipment. So we're above 5%. We actually got 5% from the United States there. So the second this is done, I think we can just go right into early mobilization. And then we can start building some factories. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We've got 34 civilian factories. Democracy prevails in the Philippines and the Papal Conclave. They went with Stephen, right? No. Who is this guy? This guy here. They went with like the zealots, the zealous dudes. Okay. So they're gonna be kind of militant. Interesting. So if I were to swap you, all of you, to this, we're almost there. I mean, we need like 100 more towed artillery, and we don't have the manpower. Shit. Hans von Secht dies. Our Chief of General Staff, Hans von Secht, has died today in Berlin. The hero of the intervention in China passed away peacefully in his sleep. Our nation is mourning the loss of a true German hero, and all important dignitaries were in attendance at his funeral in Berlin. Afterwards, the Chief of the Army, August von Mackensen, could be seen whispering something to the Kaiser. Remove Hans von Secht. Oh, we lost a field marshal. Oh no, this guy. Shit. I lost a field marshal. So this is an old guard. I don't really want that. Oh, goddammit, he's the only one? Okay, I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna... So you're at 34. I need 10 of you guys to go to the French border. There we go. That's unfortunate. I could promote him, but it's fine. He's level 5 with no traits, so he can just get whatever he needs. I hope. Excavation is done. It's 1937. Yeah, let's get the tank. So this was a red check earlier, but now it looks like it's gonna be fine. They're fortified, yeah, but inferior enemy. Really? Military buildup. Okay, come on. I want out of civilian economy right now. And there we go. So, early mobilization. Thank you. Let's queue up some military factories, shall we? I'll put that at the top. And I'll keep letting the industry here build, to be honest. Let's go here to get more manpower. So we get rid of the quench militarism. Recruitable population goes up by a little bit, and the factor goes up by a lot. So I think this is going to be a huge amount of people here. The Brest-Litovsk reparations are done, and the icons are now big. Okay. Is this a 70-day one? Yeah, okay. So we get some infantry equipment, and we get 25,000 manpower, and we get a lot more manpower. That is done. Let's go down here. So, the second this is done, I can beef up my army. I would also like some army experience, but I guess I can just drill. But yeah, I could do this, and then no. Baltic Duchy declared war on the Kingdom of Estonia and Latvia. Are you gonna be fine, buddy? We've got 5 dudes, he's got 3, he's got 2. So you're even. Romanian Civil War. Wow, there's a lot of just nasty shit going on here. So technically some of the events that I chose that were negative and like they were going to cost me political power were like the railway and the agricultural stuff in the Ukraine and some of the problems in Dutch Middle Africa. I could have saved those. There's plenty of PP in the national focuses to save that. But I don't know. I'm kind of happy with this. How much did I need for this? 15%. So I can actually go to partial mobilization soon. But yeah, I have to save some PP for myself. Just because. That's my reasoning. Elections of 1937. Today, the German people will elect their representatives of the Reichstag. The elections have been tightly fought, and the results are awaited with much anticipation. The fate of several parties, and of course the Kaisereich itself, could be decided today. If the Social Democrats manage to secure enough votes, the realist wing of the Social Liberal FVP will form a coalition with them. Another possibility would be a coalition of nearly all liberal and bourgeois parties. And so the this is the Social Liberals. The NLP, yeah, Market Liberals, FVP, Social Liberals, and Bavarian Splinter Party BFV. There's no BFV, there's a BP. Bavarian Splinter Party, BFP. Is this one? No. So, oh, I can choose now. So I kind of wanted to go with Social Liberals and Democrats. Nope, I don't want this. Market Liberals, not really. Social Democrats and Social Liberals. Yeah. Let's go with that. A new Reichskanzler. Under the Constitution of 1871, there's no formal government in the Kaiserreich. Instead, the Kaiser appoints a person of his liking to the post of Reichskanzler, who then fills the state secretary post of the Slittung, the Reich administration. Even though the SPD won the most Reichstag posts in the election, this does not mean the Kaiser has to even consider appointing a new chancellor. However, following the Ludendorff regime, this gesture of goodwill has become the modus operandi, and abandoning it could lead to public unrest. Okay, so this is Kurt. This is the guy, Kurt von Schläger. I don't want to do this. So we do this one. Who do we get here? We get daily political power. He's gonna cost me political power, but civilian factory construction and military factory construction increases. Okay, and the foreign minister is useless. Justify war goal tab. Meh. Head of military intelligence. Oh, we get a free one. Decryption and strategic bombing and supply consumption. So right now we are Social Democrats with 28%. Damn. Social Democrat, authoritarian. Okay, so we still got 2 of these authoritarian dudes. Yeah, low popularity. Nah, it's not good. More people leave for the Baltic. Actually, 3,000 left when I only had 1,000. Oops. So organize the youth will be done. And I think, so we're at 0. Minus the 25,000. Let's see how much we get. Yeah, we got 1 million. We got 1 million dudes. So I kind of want to go down this road eventually. But we have to get rid of the Black Monday. Okay, I'm going to turn all of you into this. I can do that. Awesome. And if I try to turn all of you, I can do that as well. So, I can delete this. We got Marines. Yeah, okay. Let me check what this one has. It only has support artillery. Okay, and if I were to... I don't think I don't have the army experience right now. But what if I were to change it like this? It's gonna cost me 5,000 artillery if I want to change it like this, which is my ideal setup. But yeah, let's wait on that, shall we? So you guys are getting supplied right now. You seem to be lacking total artillery. Oh yeah, I didn't unpause. Oops. So 70 days of deficit, that's fine. Eric won. Is that this guy? I don't want to lose both of my field marshals. Even after his death was reported early this morning, Erich von Ludendorff remains one of the most controversial persons in recent German history. On one hand, he was a hero of the Wild Creek, the orchestrator of German victory in 1919. On the other hand, most Germans haven't forgotten his ensuing military dictatorship that only ended when Admiral von Tirpitz forced him to retire after the infamous scandal in 1924. Although Ludendorff still received some honors for his service, like his knighthood, the former quartermaster general mostly led a secluded life at his estate afterwards. Okay. French loyalist. Okay. So I can almost change this if I just get a little bit more world tension. I think the Spanish Civil War will be enough to tip it over. Construction is done. I'm gonna get excavation. I just need something to happen here. Please. American Civil War. No, that's already fired. Spanish Civil War. Come on, guys. Stir some shit up. Oh, we got a military factory. So I'm gonna do this. Mexico declared war on them. Okay, let's queue some more stuff up here. I'm gonna put you at front. So we're having 9 factories just trickle away here with these infrastructure. Oops. Blimp exploded. Oh, the humanity! German reaction to the Second Congress of the Internationale. The Congress has been received with anxiety in Germany, with the economic crisis still not completely solved. Every increase in socialist activity is a threat to Middle Europe and the German Empire. In his latest speech, the Kaiser has condemned the socialists, but words are not enough. Action should be taken as well. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to start training some dudes. Let's just train 10 of you and put you here. Let's put you closer. There we go. So I can do this, but I don't want anything right now. I don't think. Military factory construction speed? Why would I not take this one? It's the same, except it's 5% more industrial research time. This is more construction speed. Oh, right. There's a here. Krupp will upgrade Krupp. Ah, so maybe I should not choose this until I've done that. Chief of Air Force, the Red Baron? Really? We have the Red Baron? That's kind of cool. But yeah, I'm going to save my PP until I get up to 15% world tension. But we are actually out of time, and we're a bit over, actually. Shit. So, we are just getting into the swing of things. We are actually out of the deficit for the PP. We are recovering our economy. Quench militarism is gone. We're working on Black Monday. We're actually 35 days here, and then 70. We're like 150 days off from getting rid of Black Monday. And after that, we should be good. I kind of want to get this one so I can get some more support for my party. Because we have very low popularity right now. Which is not good. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next episode. But until then, see ya.